What is the big deal? Why are we focusing on captions in this workshop? Because aren't captions the most boring part of comics anyways? Like, we're all looking at the pictures. While that may kind of be true, captions are super important for helping us really understand what's going on, the story that's being told, understanding our characters, getting the humor of a situation. So we're going to take a look right here at this image from a comic. Can somebody share with me what you see here in this panel?
I see what's called again. Some birds that look like pterodactyls, or they are pterodactyls or some kind, and they are going to the speech bubble. It's probably saying it's calling for help or something.
Okay, yeah, and where do you see that speech bubble?
In the middle of the forest.
Right, so right over here. And would someone like to share, what you think that speech bubble is saying?
I think in the bubble, what's saying is that one of the pterodactyls in the bubble is probably trapped, that it's calling for help.
So, yeah. Well, let's see what this caption can tell us about this story. All right. Did that change how anyone saw what was happening in this story?
Yeah, I saw saying help to the pterodactyls, but now I guess they're trying to hide from the pterodactyls.
Yeah, absolutely. So we thought maybe it was someone on the same team, and now we're like, uh-oh, maybe the pterodactyls are planning a surprise appearance. But yeah, so captions, speech bubbles, dialogue can really change the story that we're trying to tell with our comics. So now we're going to, in a few moments, get into 2 breakout groups. In our groups, we're going to connect pictures that we see with our own captions and dialogue. So each group is going to see 3 comic panels. We don't know who's in the panels. We don't know anything about this story, but we can brainstorm together who the characters are, where they are, what's happening in the beginning, middle, and end of the story, and what story is being told.
Can everyone see this? Okay. So in my group, the story is Avocado, who's one of the 3 characters. There's person, and Taco is calling Taco on the phone, which you can see. You can actually see over here on by his ear. He said, "I'll be there soon," said Avocado. Taco goes inside his house, finds a total stranger. Ignore that. And says, "Oh my God, what are you doing here?" said Taco. And then the person flees. And Avocado comes in and said, Avocado said, "Oh my God, there's someone in our house."
So now that we've added some words to pictures, it's time to finally get to do some drawing of our own and add some pictures to words. But we're going to first come up with a very awesome story. So we are going to play one-word story, which is one of my favorite games. And each one of us is going to add a word to a story.
Want.
Upon.
time.
There was a
Dog.
that had a big bone.
Had a big bone. Awesome. And now we're going to spend the next 5 minutes coming up with our very own comic based on that sentence in that story. That sentence could be a line of dialogue in your story, something that a character says. It can be a caption, or it can just inspire the comic story that we come up with. So you can get out your paper and your pen, pencil, colored pencil, marker. I like to draw out my comic panels ahead of time. You could do squares or other shapes. Whatever you'd like, you can make a grid. But we're going to spend the next 5 minutes making our own comic.
This is the comic. So what's going on is this like an uncle or the dad of a little kid is talking about the story of a dog with a really big bone. And then there's a dog with a bone. It cuts to a dog with a bone in the panel, but then the bone falls from the dog.
My story is once upon a time, there was a dog that had a big bone. This dog is a dog that is magical. His big bone helps do magic. The magic helps him give power to save dogs from other people.
So we came up with some pretty awesome stories using pictures, playing the one-word story game, but where else can we find inspiration for captions and stories? Pretty much anywhere, even if you're just sitting here at home. There are so many different caption opportunities, comic ideas that are just sitting around. This comic artist made a whole panel about her grocery list, as you can see. Here are some more inspiration ideas, including books you like, songs you like, your favorite song lyrics, your favorite captions from Instagram or TikTok, your favorite memes, phrases that you've heard all your life that maybe your family tells you over and over again, or maybe if you overhear a conversation. Or you could play one-word story again with your friends. You could even text or like do a group chat and do one-word story yourself.